Yo guys, I'm back, and I just get informed by my friend Jason, hey, Banlist is out, and I was like, what? December? Before Christmas? So early? Konami? Shocking. Then when I saw the list, I was like, whoa, mind you, I saw this list already, but when I saw this list, I was like, the fuck? I was done already shocked early, but alright. Let me see what we're about. So, watching this list here, we was like the forbidden and limited card list, right? We watching the forbidden section. I was like, Agido, Kelbeck. Wow, look, go and feel this shit. Because he just win we All-Stars locally in Trinidad with T Elements. And now that was like his last run. Huh. But the hits for T Elements in TCG, like, it's a little worse than OCG, I don't know. But they might find a way. They find like the million too much, and you, Bamsi, you really call it, but you say those go on ban Agido and Kelbeck, but you a goat mouth. You call that one for sure. We go talk about that one, Bamsi. And Matmec Circular, ban. Like, that deck wasn't even doing anything still. Like, they're like a rogue matchup at this point. Like, why get rid of Circular? Like, all you fucking can't even get a year to play. You pay turn one, then they get banned. Like, wow. That deck dead now. Like, let me go and play some other Cybers deck. And Izol, Two Tails of Noble Knight. So a lot of people find that if, like, you know, Halky Firebrax, aka Needle Fiber, was banned, stuff like that. Why is Izol still here? Especially it's been in a lot of, I don't know, FTKs and, you know, massive board making. Now they finally got what I wanted. Now Infinoble, like, Lord, they just get some support. And now you ban Izol. So Sean, I know you go to the cooking board and try to revamp those Infinobles. Or if not, knowing you might try our next best deck to come. Jason, I know you're feeling that one with that Matmec Circular, boy. I know you're feeling that one for sure. So we're scrolling a little up here. And I like the Forbidden. I was like, wow, half horror to one. Finally, you know, long the fucking begging for this shit away. But Orcus at this point, that is like a bricky engine, you know, like 3 other level 7 Nightmare and ugh. But finally again, it should give it some consistency. At this point, with the restriction into dark and that kind of thing, and the engine itself a little bricky, with the trap and the field spell and the level 7, the Nightmare, it was really, to me, this will help the deck kind of perform to be the deck, but not at the same time make it like, you know, competitive. It would be like a rogue matchup. It probably mix it in an engine, maybe 2 elements, me, you know. Some milling deck. Lights one's getting a new support, so maybe they'll mix lights one to 2 elements. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Some pile deck, you know. But it's good for them to get back. I'm still waiting for Colossus. I just want back one Colossus. Yeah. Or only remind me to get an ulti Colossus. Yeah, to get one before they bring it back, before it go all sky high expensive. Redux, wow, like that is the Earth one, right? Like, so, you know, it are a lot of people saying Chaos Rulers for the time being back then to now is not the same kind of power, but I think Redux is the Earth one that allows you to reborn. So, you know, it could be in some decks, but I don't think it will give much trouble. Maybe not. 50-50 on it. We have to see. Airlifter to 1. Interesting. So, I guess I never really played the deck as a person playing the deck. So, maybe this is a serious hit. I don't feel like I pat on the shoulder. I'm not sure. Airlifter, I think, is the one that lets search the spell. Right? Oh, yes. That is consistency. Yes. So, this is a hit. Because they don't already have the Sinful Spoils package. You dig? And that is a lot of consistency added to the deck. And 1 airlifter, so you could probably stop the airlifter here, and maybe that might end the turn if they do already have the emergency in hand. So this could be a difference to the deck. Unchained Soul of Shyvana. Whoo! Jules! Well, Murray, we know Murray and Wells, we know use Rescue Ace. I think Ole can still play the deck, but Jules, Shyvana to 1. You can still play the deck and make the builds and the boards and thing, you know, but not like you had to loop that fucking Shyvana from graveyard to hand for follow-up plays and stuff like that. Yeah, consistency will be a little lower here for sure. Yeah, you too, Boujou. Huh. Like, did the crew be like, yeah, we had to hit either the fire dog or the water dog, one of those. Let's end them, yeah. Did the crew looking a little stronger now? Oh my gosh, so yeah, this is why Jason tagged me. He said you might cry a little bit, you know. Sun Alevlon, Dryas, and Sunvine Healer. I can't exactly recall which ones are those in the deck. I think they are probably extra deck monsters. I think there's the Link 1 and maybe the Link 2, I'm not sure. But if it's on 1-1, that means at some point the combo that we used to do with the multiple copies, the deck had to take a extreme reform, like a revamp. Like the combo lines I think had to change over. They had to go into that. Okay, hopefully someone away, you know, find a way. Just like how they always find a way for Dragon Link. Yeah, but that seems to be a very serious hit to plants. If the World Chalice just sorry if I butcher that name, but yeah, if they could bring back Deng Long, they could bring back Ib. Synchro pile decks would be loving Ib. Snat Steel. Now Snat Steel came back off the list once and went back on the list on another list. So I know if this time it will happen the same time. It might probably still happen the same time. Like it come off this list in January and then it go back on the next list. But we go see what go on with there. I have my nice little copy there waiting to just take out and pay in a deck going second. See what I do. Goes on match, Rivalry of the Warlords, and there can be only one. All floodgates down to 1, except Skill Drain. But I guess with Skill Drain, you could play around that point, out at a point. These floodgates are very powerful. They help against certain decks that can't play at all, you know. So I guess making them a one-offs it was long time overdue, but to me I feel like it was a necessary evil in a sense. But okay, I kind of a little sad about that, but okay, no problem. And now the semi-limited don't really make a difference list unless it was on one. I don't know. Dino Wrestler Prankotops. Now mind you, Cash to Your Fenrir is still a 3, motherfuckers! Yes, it's like, dog, why Prankotops on 1 still? Like, Fenrir is like a way better Prankotops, dog. Like, by far! He's not stronger than Prankotops, but he has, like, very much good defense, good attack still, you know, which I find those stats better than Pranks, like having good attack and defense rather than high attack and no defense. Like, yeah. And he being able to banish things in this format, banishing, especially face down, is way better than destroying right now. So, and he could special summon himself, both going first and second. Not only like going second, because only really Prankotops could special summon himself going second. Unless you're giving your opponent monsters while going first, which is not a good thing. Unless it's some FTK, you know how that does go. But he was needed to go back to 2. It's like, if Pranks on 3, if Fenrir on 3, Pranks will go on 2 or 3 or whatever. But then we had too much. And just recently, this All-Stars I play, I decided to play in Pranks in the side with the advice from Fiend from town, Jeremiah. He sees Prankotops back to 3 now. I have to get a second Prankotops where I was secret rare copy now. I need a second one. Speedroid Terrortop. I think that is him. Yes. BA used to play that back then, and I think that should go back to 2. Give Speedroids back the power, and I guess BA a little power too. You know? Make them rank 3 plays faster. Purely Sleepy Memory. I think that's the card that gives them the draw. And Standby Phase. When your opponent Standby Phase. This is a very powerful card. They say this should be hit. if anything. And going to two, it really make no big difference, honestly, to tell you. Just it because it's see are hitting names off of the little kitties on them. It might make a little difference, but not to say really a big difference, you know. The fields will definitely help with the second copy or first copy on one of the materials, one of the monsters. So next to the continuous spell, so they're still playable. They're still purely not really out it with that. And the unlimited section now, I was like, let's see. Infinity Archfiend now, like I played against Infinity back then. That deck is not fucking a joke. So let me see who go and make a fucking list out of this to go in a YCS and play. Let me see if it has the capability of fighting in this today's era. I don't know if any. I think one of the other cards still restricted as a continuous spell. I'm not sure. I think it's on one, but I think it's launcher. But getting actually back to 3, that's good. So I guess it's only launcher really would be keeping it back at power, full power. Yeah. But maybe it could do something still. Castor Unicorn, so it's like without the XYZ, it's like, yeah, like nobody don't play Castor again unless it's an engine like me. I play Sprite Castor. You know, nobody really believe me with the Sprite Castor, but it works wonders for me. I've been topping like level locals, you know. My regional recently. I love my bill, honestly to tell you. So I don't know if I'll pay a third copy of Unicorn. Not sure. But as the XYZ gone is, it makes no sense to keep the Unicorn on 2. So it didn't make a difference. So putting it on 3, yeah, that's fine. Mind control to 3 now. Wow, going second is like board breaking is like wow. With Snat Steel on 1, wow. The Stephen nigga shit, especially in a mirror match. Oh my gosh. Wow. Salah is like, I remember that Wolves champion. This mind controlling the Sunlight Wolf fan. Now it's like, yeah, I probably take somebody gigantic and use their effect or something. But mind control gonna be like really jokey here. It gonna be fun in mirror matches for sure. And even, well, you know, different matches as well. Party Desires to 3 didn't really make a difference on 2, so yeah. Spellbook of Judgment came back to 1. Fucking deck does nothing, so like, yeah, we get them back 3, see if it really makes a difference. You know, just like how I think back then, the only other deck to like be fightable, like be able to step up to Chaos Ruler, to Ruler, Dragon Rulers, was Spellbooks. And it's like, I think in today's era they won't really be doing anything. So Spellbook of Judgment be done one, it deck didn't really do make any difference to the deck in this today's era. So I put it on 3, and since they bring back Redux, the only one on the list now is Tidal, the water. So you'll see, and with time going by, maybe they'll make all the copies to 3 in the Chaos Monster, the Dragon Rulers, and see if that makes a difference, you know. But I don't think in today's meta, you know. I know. We'll have to wait and see. Sprite starter now. I play Sprite, so this scene is going to 3. Yes. Yes. I am so happy. Especially I didn't get rid of my third copy. I just kept it in the book. You know. Now I'll go and chuck it right back in the deck. Right back in the deck. Oh, thank you, Konami. I have a great investment with Sprite. Upstart Goblin to 3 now. I was like, wow. This come back to 3? Wasn't this on 1? Or was this on 0? Like, man? I can't remember, but yeah, I think it was banned because I think everybody would have had an Upstart Goblin in the list, or somewhere along the line somebody would have Upstart Goblin in the list to make the deck like 39. Now your deck could be like 37. And like in game 3, in time, we decide all this easily, going second for you know, board breakers, especially like they give us mind control back to 3, you know, or like going first in time, you know, just switch it out for wherever, you know, against the matchup. So we don't want to be giving them 1,000 life points in time. Come on. Yeah. So this list is very much shocking to come so early, first to admit. And the most shocking thing to see is honestly the floodgates go into 1. Snatch Steel come into 1 back again. Redux come into 1. Horror actually coming off the list. I know they was going to hit like, well, they had to get a little touch on Chain and Rescue as expected. Ib coming back is like Ib dang along back, Ib, but I never thought they would really, bring it back. But it's good to bring it back. Prank Tops 2, it was like, yeah, come on. For me as a Sprite player, seeing it come back to 3 was great. The only boy we missing now is our fallen soldier elf. Let's give us 1 elf now. I know that one they will never give us 1 elf. Come on, that's like, fuck that. I don't already play Mannequin Cat and working wonders with Mannequin Cat as my substitute elf. But like, if you give me back 1 elf, what? I pay him back my totally awesome one time. What? Totally awesome. That's too powerful, man. Like, too easily made. That's why they probably won't give us back elf and seeing other decks abusing elf as well. Yeah, it's like, yeah. But this list is it's cool. It's great. What they probably didn't like they also acknowledge plans like seeing it winning in Euros and like European YCSs and thing. Doing good. Yeah, they didn't let it slide this time. Sorry about Jason. Sorry boy Jason, but they hit their deck. Time for you to revamp that deck or a new deck. What decks that didn't get it? That was supposed to get it. I think like Rescue Race and Unchained are fairly new decks. Well, Unchained not new, but like finally getting support to get like, good. Those minor hits ain't too bad. But I didn't like what they do, what's call it? Super Heavy Samurai putting the link 1 to 0. When the deck now gets support, so like it only really got 3 weeks of play. And it was doing great in those 3 weeks, eh? They should have given it at least 1 format. Oh gosh. Hopefully they'll bring back the link 1 to 1 someday. And maybe Colossus maybe one day to 1. Izol getting banned? Yeah, they could have paid to 1. Because I think it was on 3. They could have paid to 1. So the warrior decks will still have something. And if you get like hit at that point, like Ash or in Boom or whatever, it'll be like, okay, that's a great choke point, because sometimes the goes make the second one, so you have to wait until they actually use the effect to special from deck and then hit it. But now it's like, yeah, it's just totally not an option now. So I think as the format being so wide open, I think those were the 2 most dominant decks, Rescue Ace and Unchained. I don't think it have any other decks that they would need to hit. They put Tail Elements. Tail Elements finally got freed from the floodgate that is the Castria XYZ, but now it's like, yeah, let me put them in some more check. And Sprice wasn't doing anything, but I was expecting a hit, maybe Blue or Jet, but I'm so grateful they didn't hit it, and they give us back cards. Like, I'm grateful for that. If the deck does start to do anything, well, away, they will eventually hit it. But I'm happy for the more extended time it got. But I think they hit the decks that should be hit. If I forget anything, all you should comment in the comment section. But this list is surprising. Wow. It made me laugh. Great list. Well, for me, I find it's a good list. Oh, they didn't hit Labyrinth. Yes. Labyrinth getting support in transaction rollback, I believe. And boy, that's going to be a little headache there. I think like they could have hit. Maybe I find Big Welcome is really the heart of that deck, eh? But I guess they gave them a little time, so we go see. I think that is the deck that they didn't get hit as well. But it is what it is. Alright guys, it's Danny's review, and I'm out.